A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Pirates will kick this away to get us going here. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Got the first down, now looking for more. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
East Carolina. Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with his receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Caught over the middle. It's Gray. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Golden Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot here. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, This guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Pirates. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
East Carolina, 14, Southern Mississippi, 8.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Now it's 2nd down here.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, East Carolina, 14, Southern Mississippi, 8.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, East Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good.
East Carolina, 21. Southern Mississippi, 15.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Southern Miss offense is back out there now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. The Golden Eagle tussle to the line to run that hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. It's caught. They will rule that a touch, a huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Oh, we've got a shootout here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
East Carolina, 21.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
1st and 10 play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Hard running through a tackle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Early fireworks from both offenses.
These boys are showing no let-up. They continue to be aggressive. It's brought them all the way back. They tie the game. They're an extra point away from taking the lead, and a ton of belief going in at halftime.
Might have to try the extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
29, East Carolina, 28.
The Golden Eagles will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
691, Gators Farm. Hornet, Timber, Arrow, Gaucho.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Pickup of the field. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Pirates. And they will claim the second half lead. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Southern Mississippi, 29.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Gray. He has first down yardage at the 46. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Gray. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Golden Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it for a big gain. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Let's it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, East Carolina 42, Southern Mississippi 29.
Ready up.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Easy.
Here's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the one. And the Golden Eagles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And now the defense able to bring him down. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. So here we go, fourth quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets into the end zone, the two-point conversion makes it a 5-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. East Carolina's offense has back out onto the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, You throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that was fourth and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Butler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Golden Eagles have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Button. They get him down after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. The Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.